Hi, I'm Doug from Greensman Incorporated. I'm just giving you an update on our Roundup Ready bluegrass. It looks fantastic. There are some things that we want to talk about. Little lessons about how lawns grow, how they grow fast, or normal blues and ryes are fast growing, and what they do is choke out competition. But because this grass is a dwarf and slow grower, those two features allow any weed seed to grow. And it seems like we're seeing it all throughout the lawn, and we'll show you some close-up pictures of it soon. But it doesn't have that fast growth which chokes out its competition, whether it be another grass or a grassy weed or just a simple broadleaf. What we've noticed is that this doesn't seem to have that effect. It allows anything to grow. So there's some maintenance that goes along with this. It's not completely maintenance free. We're still only mowing really about once every 3 weeks, maybe once every 4 weeks. This is irrigated, and we are in a drought here in Northeast Ohio. This part is really dry. So there are some spots also over here that have, when we installed the lawn, I used Roundup at a higher rate, which I shouldn't have done, and it wasn't mature enough to handle the Roundup treatment. So there's some spots that are still filling in, but you can see they're really starting to fill in nicely. But again, it's extremely slow. So you have to have a lot of patience with this. The other news that we got, I don't know if it's good or bad, is that Scott's, the people that made this ProVista Bluegrass, have discontinued it, which was kind of a surprise. I think they're still in the works. They may change it. So what we have here is the last of its kind. I'm sure there's still some grass seed out there in inventory. But something to know if you want to go this way and buy the last bits of Roundup Ready bluegrass, this type here, is that it is a slow grower. So I'm going to show you some pictures and talk about it. So when you're first looking at this, you see a really nice green lawn, and it needs cut. We're going to cut it today, but we're also going to spray it with Roundup. One of the things that you have to, as a lawn guy, you start to look at here is you see a lot of this. That's a ryegrass. A regular ryegrass. It shows you how much it grows underneath normal circumstances. And this is the blue. Again, this hasn't been mowed for, Jimmy, how long? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? 2 or 3 weeks it hasn't been mowed. And it's getting irrigation. It's probably 2 weeks. Let's say call it 2 weeks. But what you also have, which we rarely see in a thick lawn like this, is weeds that just can force their way in and spread themselves apart. Right next to this, you want to look closely at it. What's this? This is our nemesis. This is bent grass. It's coming right in. So underneath normal lawns, you would never see this, because the best form of weed control is a healthy, thick-growing turf that's mowed right, that's fertilized right. And if you can irrigate it, that's great, but there's plenty of times where it has a regular growing season, it's going to do just fine. This does not have that. A couple of these spots that are, see, they're slowly starting to fill in. That was a bigger spot. This was a really big spot, and it's slowly creeping in. Here's another one. You can see these tillers are coming over there and slowly filling them in. You can kind of see next to the building, the shade of the building, it just retains moisture longer, and it just stays greener. Right here in the sun, it's not quite as green. We have not fertilized this for a while. We're about ready to hit it with some fertilizer and push it to grow. I'm hoping that Monday is the start of fall. So this is the end of the summer update. We hope that it gets a little better here. But we're going to spray it with Roundup, probably also some three-way. But you can see some of these other grassy weeds that are coming in. Where's the nutsedge? There was a bunch over here, I think. I mean, I don't know how nutsedge is getting in there, but it's like little tufts right here of nutsedge. Thanks for watching. This is the Roundup Ready Bluegrass update. Greensman Inc.